my people. Welcome to another edition of this program. This moment we are going to discuss obedience to public rules. And at the end, we'll narrow it down to obedience to traffic rules. Many people walking on the road today, or many people driving on the road, do not see the reasons why they should obey simple rules. And the worst thing is that they do not even understand that they are offending God. The reason being that, again, maybe because it's their upbringing, or the environment, or the way the society is turning to today. When we look at the fourth commandment of God, it simply tells us that thou should obey their parents. Obedience to parents automatically shows that if a child or children need to discipline and come into the society orderly, the discipline must begin from the home. And that is why parents should be able to make sure their children note that they owe their parents the obligation to obey them. They owe an obligation to obey seniors and others. They obey constituted authorities, civil authority, school authority, community authorities. It's essential we know this. And when all these things happen, it enables orderliness in the society. And for us to be able to really work well in the society, or things move on well for us, we need to experience what is called public morality. Public morality requires a situation all work together to make things work out. When we look at the government, people don't know that whoever offends the government offends God. This is so because Romans chapter 13 verse 1 to 2 talks about obedience to government, because government is from God. And without the approval of God, no government can exist. And so, government have their agents. People are expected to obey the agents because government is working on behalf of God. Traffic light is an instrument of the government, and it is created to create orderliness on the road, especially at strict intersections, so that people move accordingly, vehicles move accordingly, and everything works out well. And if this is not properly followed, it can cause vehicular accident. It could even be accident between vehicles and the human beings, the pedestrians. But when we obey, things will work out well. If we disobey, there will be slowness on the road. There could be accidents. In the process, people could injure, and people could as well die in the process. And so when we obey, we are obeying God. Road cannot be blocked. And if road is blocked, time is wasted. Manpower is wasted. So many things take place, and that will not help the society. And so, obedience will create orderliness on the road, we create safety on the road. Then we will be obeying the will of God. When you see the red light, stop. If it is green, move. And so when we obey this simple instruction, we find out that we do not need people on uniform, people with horsewhip for us to obey, because we are rational human beings. And when we act well, things will work out well for us. May God bless us as we obey God. Obey what arms God has created to order the society. Let us help ourselves to be more successful.